You can't handle the truth. The truth is, the clowns are running this joint live for chaos. Many of our problems could be solved overnight, but they let them be. Destruction fuels them. If you can handle that truth, you need to visit my website, preparewithjericho.com. You'll get $60 off a much needed 4-week emergency food kit from My Patriot Supply, the country's largest preparedness company. My Patriot Supply is your fighting chance at survival. Sealed inside rugged packaging, these delicious meals last up to 25 years and provide over 2,000 calories daily. Eat right in emergencies with this 4-week food kit from My Patriot Supply. At this low price, you can get one for everyone in your family. Visit preparewithjericho.com. Order by 3 p.m. for free same-day shipping. Prepare right now at preparewithjericho.com before total chaos ensues. What's up? What's up? I want to talk about a couple things, and I wanted to pull up an article so you can see it. So let's get right into it. How's everybody doing today? How was your weekend? Hope it was long and drawn out. Hope it was the longest weekend ever. I hope you were looking at that weekend like, damn, when is this shit going to be over? That's how I wanted it to be for you. That's how weekends should be, right? Weekends, boom. What? Sunday night? That's usually how it goes, but hopefully you had a nice, slow, drawn out weekend. Thank you for being all up in here. Okay, boom. So let me pull this up real quick. Oh boy. And this, what I'm about to show you, like this isn't only just news, entertainment. Somebody, I can't remember who made this word up, but infotainment. It's information and entertainment. But this is also going to give you some information that could change your life. This, if you take Ambien or some CBD oil or gummies, man, because you can't fall asleep, man. Maybe you drink some alcohol, to dull the senses, to make you tired, to help you fall asleep at night. Well, guess what? I'm about to give you an all-natural, holistic way. Namaste, dude. I'm going to give you an all-natural way. No drugs, no chemicals, no nothing. You don't have to ingest anything. You don't have to swallow anything. You don't have to drink anything. You don't have to do nothing like that. All you have to do is use your eyes and your ears, and this shit will put you to sleep like that. All right? This will put you to sleep like Sloppy Joe with a full belly of chocolate chip ice cream and 2 nostrils full of 8-year-old follicles. Boom. That's a cocktail. He's out. So that's a tranquilizer to Sloppy Joe. Well, this is going to be a tranquilizer. Brittney Griner. This lesbian giraffe. Brittney Griner, one half of the worst trade in human history. History. Speaking of history, if you listen to those who give you the bullshit side of history, one small part of history to push their narrative, they will have you think that the Indians, the natives, actually they're indigenous people, dude. The Indians were here and they were harvesting their maize and they were taking down buffalo and putting paint handprints on the ass of their horses, living in harmony. No Indians ever killed other Indians. They didn't scalp each other and kill each other and have wars and take slaves. No, none of that happened until these fucking blue-eyed devils showed up. So the white man, he shows up on his boat and with all his gold and jewelry, man, he fooled those little indigenous peoples, man. They traded them some trinkets and a little bit of money and took all their land, right? That's what they would have you believe. The little bit of truth that they're giving you. Well, Worst trade in human history. Worse than the trade between the white men and the Indians. This was a worse trade than that. This is, remember when Brittney Griner got traded for the Merchant of Death? We traded a fucking WNBA player for an international arms dealer. Worst trade ever. Well, Brittney Griner, this is the part. Now, hold on. If you're operating machinery, you're driving a vehicle, you're holding a baby, you're holding a Ming vase, something that's worth a lot of money, and you don't want to drop it, I'm giving you your disclaimer right now. Here's your warning. Put it down, power it down, pull over, because when I tell you what this is going to be about, you might fall asleep just from hearing it. But Brittney Griner is teaming up with Disney to do a documentary and a scripted series. About what? Working for a failed business like the WNBA? What's this documentary going to be about? Sucking at basketball? No. 1 year after being freed from her nearly 10-month detention in Russia, WNBA star Brittney Griner is sharing more of her story. Oh. On Friday, the two-time Olympic gold medalist announced that she has signed an overarching deal with Disney. So far, 3 projects have been announced. A scripted series about Griner's life from ABC Signature, an exclusive interview with Good Morning America's co-host Robin Roberts, and a documentary feature from ESPN Films. Each will be executive produced by Griner's wife. Shut the fuck up. That's not your wife. That's your partner. Husband and wife is reserved for a man and a woman. You ever been to a restaurant or something like that? Or you ever been to a reception at a wedding and you look on the table and these little signs that say reserved? That means these people are the only ones who are supposed to sit here. It's reserved for them. Reserved parking. You make a reservation at a restaurant. That means this is your spot. This is your time slot. This is for you. So marriage is reserved for a man and a woman. If you're a woman and a woman or a man and a man or some other combination, you must find a new word for your union. Call it a union. You can do that. But to say marriage is to say a man and a woman. Not somebody who looks like a man, sounds like a man, who look like a man. Just because you look like a man and you sounded like a man does not make you a man. That I don't understand it. I don't understand what do you call them, studs? The ones who like take it too far. They get faded haircuts and shit. Like Brittney Griner, look at her goofy ass right here. Brittney Griner. I wonder, the documentary, is it going to have that incident from 2015 where she kicked her wife's ass? Probably not. They'll probably leave that part out, huh? Disney. Anyway, but I don't understand the studs, the haircuts, and they dress like dudes and try to talk like dudes and take whatever combination of Flintstone hormone vitamins to give them the mustache of a 15-year-old boy. Can I take your order? I don't understand that. Like, what happened? Something traumatic must have happened to them for them to strive to be the farthest thing from what they are. They're a woman over there, female over here, but they want to be way the fuck over there with the men. And the ones that get pregnant. How you get pregnant? You're supposed to be a dude, and dudes usually don't like other dudes, so they're not going to be fucking them. You had a moment of weakness? Fellas, you ever had a moment of weakness where you fucked another dude? No. So how do you have a moment of weakness when you bang a dude when you're supposed to be a dude? I don't know. Shit's too confusing for me. But the studs, that shit's funny to me. Like, you really think because you get your hair cut a certain way, you wear some fucking polo cologne and some collared shirts that you're a man? You know what it's like to be a man? Let me give you an analogy. I love analogies. I love to paint a picture. You ever see two dogs of equal size meet each other for the first time? And there's that few tense moments of them sniffing each other. Maybe some hairs are up on the back of their neck. You don't know. You don't know if they're going to be homies or if you're going to be pulling apart two bloody, furry messes. You don't know. But it's a tense moment when those two dogs are meeting each other. This shit could go either way. That's what it's like being a man. You have moments like that with other men that you don't know. Maybe something happens. Maybe some shit starts being talked between the two of you. Maybe you looked at him the wrong way or looked at him too long. You know, sometimes you just get that 1,000-yard stare and you're just thinking of shit and you realize, oh shit, you're staring at a person. That could get you in a fight as a man. So a lot of moments like that. A lot of climbing up tall things and fixing dangerous things. My best friend, he just went to his company Christmas party and they were doing a fundraiser, doing an auction to fundraise for this family who, it was a young guy and he got caught in one of the combine machines. And he studs out there. And he studs out there with the faint odor of last night's vagina on their little mustache. Do they work on a lot of farm equipment? Are they working those oil rigs, clamping shit together that if you make a false move, there goes your arm from the elbow down? You see any women out there, any studs out there pulling up crab pods from the bottom of the fucking Bering Sea? You out there on these fishing boats for long nights in cold weather? So you can order your favorite cut of seafood in a restaurant. I think I want scallops tonight. You ever do any shit like that? Are you the ones on the garbage truck coming through the neighborhood on garbage day at 6 a.m, having some of the residents sit up in their bed and go, fuck, I didn't take the cans out? We've all been there. Is that you? Or is that a bunch of cisgendered men? Ew, if men didn't rule the world, this planet would be fucking awesome. Those stupid men that you try to beat the masculinity out of, you try to drug and dose the masculinity out of. Your son is rambunctious. Give him this medication. Your masculinity is toxic. You're mansplaining. Huh? Just wondering. Inquiring minds want to know. But let's get back to the most boring documentary ever. Boring. The last 2 years have been the most harrowing, transformative, and illuminating period of my life. And I am grateful to be in a place now to share my story with the world, Griner said in a press release. I'm proud to partner with ESPN and Disney to share this very personal story because of its incredible potential to inspire hope around the world and their proven ability to do just that. Inspire people around the world for what? Because you got caught with a vape pen in Russia? Griner's forthcoming ESPN documentary will focus on her 9-month detainment in Russia after she was arrested for allegedly carrying a vape cartridge containing cannabis oil in February of 2022. She was later sentenced to 9 years in prison when a Russian court found her guilty of drug smuggling. Forgive me, guys. I'm trying to find the inspiring part. After spending a month in a Russian penal colony, she was finally released in a prisoner swap between Russia and the United States, according to ESPN. The documentary will feature exclusive footage, rare archival materials, recordings, and letters to and from Griner during her time in detention. Meanwhile, the ABC signature series is set to center on Griner's life as a whole. Oh, wait till you hear this next line. You ready? Get your tissue. BG is a hero across sport, culture, and humanity. This is her agent, of course. We are privileged to serve as a part of her life storytelling journey and to partner with her and Cheryl to bring Brittney's legacy to audiences worldwide. What the fuck? It's going to include rare footage of what? Her walking from the airplane on a tarmac? Walking past the merchant of death? What footage? Her missing shots in the NBA? Will it have her mug shot from when she beat up her wife? Will it have that mug shot? Will that be part of the archival footage? The letters, what are those going to say? Dear diary, today I ate puss and drank vodka. Dear diary, today someone ate my puss and we drank vodka. What are those letters going to be about? boring. Oh my goodness. Disney, of course, the ever perverted Disney is going to do a documentary and a scripted series. It's going to be a TV show. Holy hell, guys. I just wanted to do that. Again, not only did I want to give you guys an all-natural sleep aid. Okay, take your Ambien, toss it. All right, flush it down the toilet, get all the creatures in the sewer system high off of your drugs. Throw out the CBD oil or whatever you do to fall asleep. Watch this documentary and you'll be out like a light. This sounds fucking horrible. Not to mention, we left a Marine in custody with another country, with a foreign power. We left a whole bunch of other people behind and thought this was the best person to focus our efforts on is a fucking WNBA player who kicked her wife's ass. Oh, I'm forgetting the two most important things. So stupid. She's a woman of color, and she's part of the alphabet soup group. She's part of the LGBT community. So those two things right there make her better than all of you. So all of you, fuck off, and I'm going to be the first one to subscribe so I can watch Brittney Griner's documentary. Brittney Does Russia. That's all I got right now, guys. I do want to do a video about this teacher in Southern California, and it's on tape because, of course, every kid is allowed to have their phone in school, which is fucking weird. Why don't you take the phones away from the kids when they come to class? Anyway, there's video of this teacher who whoops his kid's ass, beats his ass in class. I love it. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net. Make sure you check out and subscribe to my new channel, Green's House. I'm uploading a brand new interview right now. You get that hit that Teespring link to get you some merch. I am Jericho Green. And man, I'm out.